Welcome, devoted fans of Days of Our Lives, to the latest installment of TV Days Drama Digest, your trusted source for all the emotional roller coasters, shocking revelations, and intricate plot twists that define our beloved soap opera. On this fateful day, September 2nd, 2025, the residents of Salem faced moments of heartbreak, mystery, and deception that left us all on the edge of our seats. If you missed today's episode, fear not, our comprehensive recap will plunge you deep into the drama, unraveling the threads of secrets, grief, and desperate hopes that wove through the lives of Javi, Marina, Melinda, Sophia, and Brady. For the full experience, be sure to watch our detailed summary video on our channel, but for now, settle in as we dive into the emotional maelstrom of today's episode, where hidden pasts and haunting dreams threaten to upend everything. Javi's heartbreaking secret and the quest to adopt Tesoro. The episode opens with a scene charged with nervous energy as Javi Hernandez, a man whose stoic exterior has long hinted at buried pain, steps into Melinda Trask's office. The air is thick with anticipation, for viewers have known for weeks that Javi harbors a secret, one that has kept us guessing, theorizing, and eagerly awaiting its unveiling. Today, the veil begins to lift, though not without leaving us with more questions than answers. Javi's purpose is clear. He wants to adopt Tesoro, the orphan child who has captured his heart. His voice trembles with a mix of determination and vulnerability as he lays bare his dream of becoming a father to this innocent soul. But as with all things in Salem, the path to such a noble goal is fraught with obstacles. Melinda, ever the pragmatic attorney, listens intently, her sharp eyes scanning Javi as she delivers the first blow. Leo, Tesoro's current guardian, has a rap sheet that renders their joint adoption approval rate effectively zero. The news lands like a punch to Javi's gut, his face tightening as he processes the implications. Yet, in a glimmer of hope, Melinda offers a lifeline. Javi could adopt Tesoro as a single father. The possibility reignites a spark in his eyes, but it's fleeting, for Melinda's next words cast a shadow over his aspirations. "You'll have to undergo a thorough background check," she warns, her tone professional yet laced with a hint of caution, as if she senses the storm brewing within him. Javi's response is immediate and raw, his voice dropping to a near whisper. That could be a problem. The camera lingers on his face, capturing the flicker of fear in his dark eyes, and the audience is left hanging on his every word. What could this man, who has presented himself as a pillar of strength, be hiding? The answer comes swiftly, and it's a revelation that sends shockwaves through the narrative. Javi confesses to Melinda that he once had a child who died. The words hang heavy in the air, and the silence that follows is deafening. He asks, almost pleadingly, if this tragedy will derail his chances of adopting Tesoro. Melinda, her expression softening, assures him that it shouldn't be a deal-breaker, but the authorities will investigate the circumstances of the child's death. Javi's face crumples, and he mutters, "That's what I'm afraid of," before abruptly exiting the room, leaving Melinda and the audience stunned. What could Javi fear from this investigation? Was the child's death a tragic accident, or is there a darker truth lurking in his past? The episode masterfully leaves this question unanswered, allowing speculation to run wild. Javi's abrupt departure, his shoulders hunched as if carrying the weight of the world, suggests a man haunted by guilt, regret, or perhaps something far more sinister. As the scene fades to black, we're left to ponder the depth of his secret and what it might mean for his future with Tesoro. This moment alone is a testament to Days of Our Lives' ability to weave personal tragedy into gripping drama, ensuring that Javi's storyline will keep us glued to our screens. Marina's descent into nightmares and unseen forces. Across town, Dr. Marina Evans, Salem's beloved psychiatrist, is grappling with a torment of her own. Ever since the devastating death of her husband, John Black, and the somber funeral that followed, Marina has been a shadow of her former self. The once confident therapist, known for guiding others through their darkest moments, now finds herself lost in a labyrinth of grief and inexplicable symptoms. Today's episode delves deeper into her unraveling psyche, painting a portrait of a woman on the brink of collapse. Marina's recurring nightmares, a haunting motif throughout recent episodes, take center stage. These are no ordinary dreams. They are vivid, oppressive visions of the Queen of the Night, a spectral figure cloaked in darkness, her presence both alluring and terrifying. In today's episode, we see Marina jolt awake in her dimly lit bedroom, her breath ragged, sweat beading on her forehead. The camera pans to a framed photo of John on her nightstand, a poignant reminder of the void in her heart. As she clutches the photo, her hands tremble and she whispers, "What's happening to me?" The question lingers, unanswered, as the scene shifts to her confiding in Susan Banks, her longtime friend and confidant. Susan, ever the eccentric with a knack for sensing the supernatural, is convinced that Marina's troubles extend beyond grief. "Something's not right, Marina," Susan insists, her eyes wide with a mix of fear and conviction. She points to Marina's recent bouts of dizziness, her unexplained fatigue, and the persistent nightmares as evidence of a deeper malaise. "It's like something or someone is trying to get to you," Susan says, her voice trembling with the weight of her suspicion. The suggestion of a malevolent force, whether psychological or otherworldly, sends a chill down the spine. Could Marina's symptoms be the result of a medical condition, or is there a more sinister explanation tied to the Queen of the Night? The doctors, meanwhile, are baffled. Marina's medical tests have yielded no clear answers, leaving her to navigate a fog of uncertainty. The episode heightens the drama with a harrowing moment in her office, where she nearly collapses during a session, clutching her desk as the room spins around her. The cinematography amplifies the disorientation, with dizzying camera angles and a haunting score that mirrors her inner turmoil. As Marina struggles to maintain her composure, the audience is left to wonder, is her condition a manifestation of unresolved grief, a neurological issue, or something far more ominous? Susan's cryptic warnings linger, hinting at a storyline that could veer into the supernatural, a hallmark of Days of Our Lives' most unforgettable arcs. Melinda's battle to save Sophia from despair. While Javi and Marina grapple with their personal demons, Melinda Trask finds herself at the heart of another emotional storm. Sophia Choi, a young mother teetering on the edge of a mental breakdown, is desperate for answers about her child's custody case. The episode introduces a new layer of deception as Brady Black, posing as a lawyer, attempts to manipulate Sophia's fragile state of mind. Melinda, ever the protector, steps in to shield Sophia from this cruel ruse, but the situation is far from straightforward. In a tense confrontation, Melinda reveals the truth to Sophia. The lawyer she's been dealing with is a fraud, and the supposed progress in her case is a lie. Sophia's reaction is gut-wrenching. Her face crumples, tears streaming down her cheeks as she clutches a framed photo of her child. The photo, Melinda discovers, is nothing more than a prop, a cruel detail that underscores the depth of the deception. "How could someone do this to me?" Sophia sobs, her voice breaking as she collapses into Melinda's arms. The scene is a masterclass in emotional storytelling, with Melinda's calm resolve contrasting sharply with Sophia's raw despair. Melinda's efforts to console Sophia are Herculean, but the task is daunting. Brady, undeterred, continues to weave his web of lies, and Melinda can only keep him at bay for so long. In a particularly poignant moment, she sits Sophia down, holding her hands tightly, and promises, "We'll get through this together. I won't let you face this alone." Yet, even as she speaks, doubt flickers in Melinda's eyes. Can she truly protect Sophia from the emotional wreckage Brady's deception has caused? The episode leaves this question hanging, amplifying the stakes for Sophia's future and Melinda's role as her steadfast ally. Brady's suspicions and Tate's involvement. As if the day's drama weren't enough, Brady's subplot adds another layer of intrigue. His suspicions about the fake lawyer's motives deepen, and he confides in his son, Tate, in a quiet moment that crackles with tension. Something's off, Brady tells Tate, his voice low and urgent. That photo, it's just a frame. It's not real. The revelation is a bombshell, hinting at a larger conspiracy that could ensnare Sophia and others in its web. Tate, wide-eyed and eager to help, listens intently as Brady outlines his next steps, setting the stage for a father-son alliance that promises to shake things up in Salem. Brady's discovery of the framed photo as a mere prop is a chilling detail, suggesting that the deception runs deeper than anyone realized. Is Brady's imposter lawyer working alone, or is he part of a larger scheme? The episode ends on a cliffhanger, with Brady vowing to uncover the truth, leaving viewers to speculate about the forces at play and the potential fallout for Sophia and her child. A tapestry of drama and unanswered questions. Today's episode of Days of Our Lives was a masterclass in soap opera storytelling, weaving together threads of personal tragedy, psychological mystery, and calculated deception. Javi's heart-wrenching revelation about his lost child and his fear of the adoption process sets the stage for a storyline that promises to unearth painful truths. Marina's descent into nightmares and physical ailments, coupled with Susan's ominous warnings, hints at a battle against forces, whether internal or external, that threaten to consume her. Melinda's desperate efforts to protect Sophia from a cruel deception underscore the strength and fragility of the human spirit, while Brady's growing suspicions and alliance with Tate add a layer of intrigue that keeps us guessing. As we reflect on the events of September 2nd, 2025, one thing is clear: Salem is a town where secrets never stay buried for long. Each character's journey is a testament to the enduring power of Days of Our Lives to captivate, move, and surprise its audience. What lies ahead for Javi, Marina, Sophia, Melinda, and Brady? Only time will tell, but one thing is certain: we'll be watching, hearts racing, as the drama unfolds. We hope you enjoyed it and look forward to sharing more with you in the future. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe TV Days Drama Digest for more updates on Days of Our Lives.